Cheers. To a fun time.
Absolutely. When I introduce people to D1, the first thing I do is I ask them just to smell. I think that for me the overwhelming surety as you bring the glass to your nose is that it's you're smelling juniper, and so D1 is very much has a strong juniper backbone, a contemporary twist on a classic London dry gin, citrus led as opposed to being either floral or spicy. In what way is it contemporary? What we did was we worked with a master tea blender called Alex Probin, and Alex introduced us to use some nettles. And what the nettles do is they add a lot of softness. So if you have a smell of the nettles, and now you bring the glass back to your nose, what you can do is you can pick out the smell of the nettles, which has an earthy, tannic sort of aroma, just sitting comfortably underneath all of those classic London dry gin aromas. In D1 we have 10 different botanicals, so clearly juniper to the fore, coriander seed. Our citrus botanicals are both lemon and orange. The lemon I find is something that's more tasted in the palate, but the orange brings almost more of an orange blossom nose to the gin. The sweet, spicy botanicals are cassia bark, orris, almond, licorice and angelica. And those are all held together with this nettle undertone that just sits just gently underneath it. So if we have a small taste, at the very front there's a really nice citrusy style of flavour, but then that flavour just slowly fades into something that's long and becomes increasingly sweet and spicy with a little bit of a peppery finish. But as I swallowed, there was no burn at all. The way that we achieve that is by using a very high quality grain alcohol into which we're macerating and steeping our botanicals. The guest is just tasting what we want them to taste. So we take a very, very narrow cut, so it's straight through the heart of the alcohol, and try and get something as close to ethanol, pure ethanol as possible. When something has less methanol in it, the next day is going to be remarkably better. We looked at, particularly we spent a lot of time looking at potato. I want it to be about something that's smooth. I want it to be about something that is very high quality, where people drink it, they taste it and they say, that's fantastic. The palate feel and the feel of warmth as you swallow the product, that there's no burn, there's no scratching or harshness to it. Because it has none of the high alcohols. I'm really pleased that D1 Potato Vodka has no methanol in it. Smoothness, silkiness, gentle velvety mouthfeel, with a nice sweetness that just overlays all of that flavour. We're able to capture a really lovely flavour of the alcohol without needing to filter out what potentially would have been the bad taste of the low alcohol, but when you filter, you also remove all the good stuff that you want to keep and discern that this is really quite a special product. And it's a product that I feel hugely proud of. It was very important for us to try and do something that was a little bit more contemporary in the same way that the gin is. What we wanted to do was to blend together aspects of contemporary art, aspects of fashion and of lifestyle. I was hugely lucky to meet Jackie Tsai, who's a fantastically talented contemporary artist. Jackie produced the floral skull originally as a sculpture, and it then became a series of artworks, from which the blue floral skull that we use on our bottle is one of those. It was made famous by Alexander McQueen, who emblazoned it on different aspects of his fashion.
It's lovely to collaborate with my friend Dominic and D1 London Gin.